Yo, what's good guys? Medical Gamer over here for part 5 of our Pokemon Platinum Medlocke. And in the last episode, when you made it to this cave, I don't know what the name of the cave is, so let's go out and go back in, and it is Orberg Gate. So not even a cave, it's a gate. It's a giant gate, it's a cave, it's a tunnel, it's a gate. And so, as you guys can see on the bottom, I changed the Pokétch to show the Pokemon that I have and all their health. And yeah, I should go back because I just realized, yeah, they are not healed up. So we got an HMO6, which I believe is going to be Rock Smash. Yep, hidden move Rock Smash. And so that basically lets us just clear the boulders in the field. So I think, yeah, we need to get the first gym badge before we can even use it outside of battle. But let us head back to heal up our guys because they're not in very good shape. Especially Wally. Wally's not in great shape. So, yep, in the last episode we made it there. We also got an encounter. We got Palmer the Starly. And I mentioned in the last episode that I thought that they named it Palmer City after Star City. But no, it was Starling City. And then they changed it to Star City after that because of Ray Palmer. Ray Palmer wanted to change it to Star City, but then he supposedly, spoilers, he supposedly died. I know I mentioned in the last episode too, but he didn't actually die. But since everyone thought he was dead, they changed it to Star City to commemorate. So we'll just get into a wild battle over here and try to. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, let's run away. So I'm gonna try to do less wild battles for you guys, so I can actually make more significant progress during the game. Yeah, all right. So let's get in. So what to talk about today? Oh, you know, before we. Oh wait, this is our first encounter. Got a Psyduck. Not bad, not bad. We got a water type, so that means we can catch Psyduck. I know Bidoof becomes half water type after he evolves, but don't even know if Eager's gonna last that long. So let's see. So that means we're gonna have a fire type. Eager misses tackle too. Its tackle just have like, it's 95% accuracy. Is it just like extra bad in this game? Because I don't think I've ever missed so many tackles. Like this is just ridiculous. So I don't think I can attack this Psyduck anymore. Because if Wally or Natsu attack it, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna die. Oh, I probably could have used Ember from Natsu, but I didn't want to risk the Psyduck having a water type move and just bopping Natsu. So let's see if we can catch this Psyduck. I have so many of them in Pokemon Go, so let's see if we can catch him here. No, he's just gonna keep using Water Sport. You know, I don't understand why Psyduck isn't part Psychic type, but I don't know. So anyways, what we're going to talk about in today's video, we caught the Psyduck. Hold up, again, I'm going to nickname him first, and then we can talk about what we're going to talk about in today's video. That's right, talk about talking. So it's the duck Pokemon, overwhelmed by enigmatic abilities. It suffers from a constant headache. So it is the duck Pokemon. And I love the theme song, the moon theme, to a retro video game known as DuckTales. So I am going to nickname him DuckTales. Even though I could name him Scrooge or anything like that, because that's who you are when you're playing the game. But, you know, DuckTales is going to remind me, every time I see him, I'm going to be like, the moon theme of DuckTales. If you guys haven't heard it, you should listen to that. It's actually really good. There's actually a video, the only reason that I really like that sound, or not the sound, the moon theme, is that there was a video that I saw, and it's just like a compilation or compilation, however you want to pronounce it, of just random videos. One of the videos, I start like laughing even just thinking about it. I can just hear the music and start laughing. So the video, it's just a lawnmower that's like on the grass, and then all of a sudden it just starts flying. Like, I don't know why I find it so entertaining. I don't know. I just love it. It just starts flying. Like, imagine, like I was just talking to my friends, imagine if we had a flying lawnmower and we used that on campus, like in our college campus. we just flew it around, like recording people's observations. Like, what would people think if there's just like a lawnmower in midair? But I mean, it costs like a lot of money if you want to buy one. We actually looked it up. It costs like $135, I think, for the actual lawnmower itself, like the base, and then you have to buy everything else, like the components to actually make it fly, and the propellers and all stuff like that. And before I forget, let's actually just teach someone Rock Smash. Even though we can't use it outside of battle, I mean, we're gonna have to do it eventually. Hopefully someone can learn it besides Natsu. Okay, Eager. Eager is going to be our HM slave, that means. So we are going to keep Eager alive for that reason. So we're gonna get into a battle here. You know, another video that I just find hilarious, but my friends don't really think about it the same way, is the Scott Sterling videos. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, the Scott Sterling videos is basically, I mean, it's obviously fake. It hasn't happened in real life, but I think College Humor might make them. I'm actually not too sure. But it's basically this guy, and he plays on different sports teams. So there's one video about soccer, and there's one video about volleyball. I think those are the only two that they have right now. And it's just hilarious. Basically, he just gets hit in the face like multiple times, and I don't know, it's just so amusing to me. Like, I don't like to see people in pain, but like it's funny. It's funny. You guys got it. And also it's fake, so it's all in good fun. But yeah, like in the volleyball one, the score is like really close, and then the other team, Wally's gonna miss, and then the other team basically spikes it at him, and it hits his face, and it bounces back, and they get the point. Like, Scott Sterling's team gets the point. And so basically that happens like multiple times. And then at like the very end, on the very last rally, in order to win the game, his teammates actually pick him up, and then they use his face to block the ball. And yeah, it's so amusing. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should probably watch that too. Just Google Scott Sterling volleyball, Scott Sterling soccer. Oh, I don't want to keep DuckTales in here, but yeah, it's great. So that's actually not what I wanted to talk about in today's video. Today's video, I wanted to be a little bit scientific with you guys, because medical gaming. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the research that I'm doing this summer. So the research that I'm doing this summer involves working with alpha particles. I'm actually working in the radiology department at a medical school. I will not specify which one, but it is a medical school. And, well, remember, I'm an undergraduate, but I was just part of this summer research program at the medical school. And so I got to do a research project with alpha particles, and I was working with a medical school student who's going into his second year of med school. And so basically, he and I had a research project to test how the survival fraction. Oh no! Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I can't keep him in at all. Oh my god. I gotta watch out for that. See, this is what happens when you talk when you play. When you talk and play at the same time, things like that happen. You get crits, Pokemon die. It's not a good time. Not a good time. Animal abuse right there. So, anyways, yeah. So we're basically testing the survival fraction of this cell line called V79s, which are, I believe, lung cancer cells in hamsters. And so basically what we're doing is we have this machine that can deliver alpha irradiation, like a certain dose, using americium, an americium source that emits alpha particles. And basically using a program that someone wrote, it can deliver a dose based on some parameters that we input ourselves. So, we reached the Orberg City, which is right after the Orberg Gate. Alright, so this guy's gonna take us to Pokemon Gym. And we have the typical music. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you guys could hear that whistling, but yeah, I was whistling. Oh, Barry. Please don't battle me now. Who's Barry's dad? actually don't know. Okay, so the gym leader's in the Orberg mine. We are going to heal up first. I know there's a lot of Pokemon Center visits in this playthrough. Let's go. All right, yeah. So back to the research. So the V79 cells. And so basically what we did is we plate the V79 cells on this dish, and since we can't use a petri dish because alpha radiation can't pass through plastic, so what we have to do is we have to make these specialized mylar dishes. So if you don't know what mylar is basically like, you know, saran wrap. Mylar is basically saran wrap, but a lot thinner. It's like really, really thin. And so basically we have to use that. And sorry, just trying to figure out where to go. So we use those mylar dishes, we plate the V79 cells on there, and then we load those into the machine, and then we put whatever parameters we want for the machine. Like, let's give an exponential dose, like exponentially decaying dose, or an exponential increasing and then decreasing dose, or just a single shot dose. And we got super potion, useless for us, Medlocke. And so yeah, whatever type of dose we want, we can give it. And we can also deliver it in, like, the way that it mimics the exponential dose is by having different amounts of fractions. So there are these things called shutters that'll open and close, kind of like, you know, like a camera lens, like the shutters there. And so those shutters can open and close at different rates. So we can set a certain amount of fractions that we want, and that will mimic the oh wait, is this a new place? I think it is. I think it's at Orberg Mine. Yeah, okay, so Onyx is our first encounter. Wow, okay, so that's a new type. So that means we could add Onyx to our party too. It's perfect. Scratch is not going to do anything to this guy. Neither is Tackle, neither is Ember. Okay, well, let's at least put in Wally. I don't think Onyx knows any ground moves at this point. But, okay, so yeah, as I was saying, that is not okay. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. We're going to see what happens. We do no damage. Okay, but he does nothing better. So, yeah, so the Americium source only emits the alpha particles at a constant rate. Like, we can't change that because the half-life of Americium is the same. We can't do anything to manipulate that. So what we do manipulate is, well, I'm first getting out of here because my defense is at -4. So the way we manipulate it is with those fractions. So we can open and close the shutters whenever we want, and that's what the program is for. We use the program to control that without us having to do it, because obviously you can't do it by hand or anything like that. We burned it, so we better be able to catch it before it dies. Okay, I think we have like 2 Pokeballs before it dies. So, yeah, so we can use those shutters to mimic the exponentially increasing and decreasing patterns. And so basically, all the literature suggests that for alpha particles, the dose delivered does not depend on, sorry, not the dose delivered. The effect of the dose does not depend on the rate at which the dose is given, or the pattern of the dose. It just depends on the dose given. And real quick, I'm gonna name this Onyx over here. I didn't even see what it was, like what type of Pokemon is, like the rock Pokemon or whatever. But you know, he kind of looks like a snake, and he's pretty solid, you know, made of rock. So let's name him Solid Snake. That's a reference from Metal Gear Solid, in case you guys didn't know, which is a really good game. So Solid, does Snake fit? Wow, I think it fits perfectly. S to the N, to the A, to the K, to the E. Fits perfectly. Wow, perfect. All right, we got Solid Snake, and Solid Snake is now added to our party. And what was I talking about? I was talking about research and alpha particles. And yes, okay, so the effect of the alpha particles in the previous literature, it all says that it doesn't depend on the dose rate. So we, I believe, are the only people to have this machine that is able to manipulate the dose rate that is delivered, like the different patterns, like either the exponential down or the exponential up, exponential down, low uptake or slow uptake, quick uptake, which is basically like uptake of the irradiation by the cells, whether it's fast or slow, like over a long period of time or over a shorter period of time. And so, yeah, so I think we're the only one that has this machine that is able to do that. And that's really nice because we're actually doing like really new research to see what the effect of the dose rate is on the survival fraction of these B79 cells. So, I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I really always wanted to do unique research that, you know, like no one else is doing. And, you know, obviously publications are important, like for going to med school. And okay, he snapped his Pokemon into work. Wow. It's like take your child to work day, take your Pokemon to work day. So anyways, yeah, like publications are important and stuff like that for medical school. But the thing, like the reason that I do research is not really for the publications. It's more because I actually care about the translation from benchside to bedside. So that's why, he's setting up on us. +2 speed. Wow, the pro plays. So back to research. I told you I'm always gonna keep just deviating off from what I'm talking about. But wow, we still outspeed him, and this is gonna take a long time, especially the defense goes. Oh god. Yeah, so publications are important, but honestly, being able to do the bench side research to translate it to the bedside is what's actually more important, you know? Because, I mean, if you want to go to med school, that clearly means that you want to be like a physician and you want to help out people. So I obviously want to help out people, and, you know, this is one way to do it. I'm not a physician yet. I'm not even in med school. So it's basically like a preliminary thing that I can do in order to potentially benefit science in the future, science as a whole, you know? Like the research I'm doing is not groundbreaking by any means. Like it's not really groundbreaking, but every little contribution that you can make is good, you know? So yeah, hopefully we'll finish the project, at least our part of the project, within the next couple of weeks, because once the semester starts, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be continuing with this research project, because it requires you to be in the lab for like long hours, because you have to deal with the cell culturing, you have to deal with running the irradiations, you have to deal with plating, you have to deal with, I think this is gym leader. Yep, this is gym leader. Okay, teaching us how to use rock smash, even though we can't even get it or use it until after we get to gym. The badge from gym, not the gym. You don't get the gym, you get the badge. So let's not talk to this guy, because I don't know if we can beat him in a battle if he's gonna battle us. And so research, yeah. So our project, we're supposed to finish it by the end of the summer, because he definitely doesn't have time, because he's gonna be going into his second year of med school. So he already said that he's gonna have to stop once he starts med school, because he's gonna be studying all the time and things like that. And I said that I would also probably stop, because I mean, I do have time, but the only thing is I don't have time to be in the lab the whole day. Like for most of the summer, before my summer class started, I was in the lab from like 9 to 5. So I was able to do all this stuff. And plus, even now I'm only doing it part-time because of my summer class, but I have the med school student to also do like half of the work. So he does work when I'm not there, and then I try to do work when he's not there. So it's like a balance. But once the semester starts and once his semester starts, then like we're not going to be able to do that coordination that we have right now. So yeah, hopefully we'll finish up what we have to do, get some results, at least preliminary results, even if we can't come to a definite conclusion or anything like that. we might be able to like start something, and then maybe in the future another undergraduate student or medical school student, maybe next summer or something like that, can finish the project for us. And yeah, so do you guys do research? And if you do, like what kinds of research do you do? I'm actually kind of curious to find out. I don't always read like scientific articles or journals or anything like that, but it's still interesting to hear about. Ooh, new route. Let's see what our encounter is. Wow, so we get 3 encounters in this episode. Oh, Ponyta. It's a nice find. Obviously we can't use it because we have Natsu, but let's at least just catch it. Let's use water spore just in case. Okay, just in case a new member, you know, just weaken up firepower. And yeah, so anyways, I'm actually, I'm curious to know about what you guys do for research. Or if you don't do research, I mean, that's fine. Like most people that do research, it's because they're like pre-medical students or medical students. Not saying that that's everyone. Like I have some friends that are engineers that do research. There's like biomedical engineering or mechanical engineering and things like that that also involve research, which is completely fine. I'm not saying anything about that. So even if you have research in non-medical departments, just let me know about that. I'm just curious to hear. And I don't really read too much on like medical journals or anything like that, but occasionally, you know, my main news source, Reddit, you do see things like that, and sometimes it's actually pretty interesting. So yeah, it's enough about that. You guys don't need to hear any more about research. It's enough medical talk for this episode. And I mentioned this in the Mario and Luigi series, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga series, but I've had quite a few uploads so far in terms of playthroughs, like around close to 10, just the playthroughs. Now I have, this is going to be the 5th episode of Pokemon. Oh, by the way, we just caught the Ponyta. Now we gotta think of a nickname for Ponyta. Ponyta is the Fire Horse Pokemon. Is there a horse that is on fire? I really don't know what to name this guy. You know what? I came across a joke on Reddit this morning about Drake and spitting fire. So I'm actually gonna name it Drake because this guy is on fire. Well, he might not spit fire, but he's on fire. So, you know, it's close enough. Close enough, right? Right? No, maybe not. Maybe. Okay. So, yeah, so as I mentioned in the Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, Part 1, or Part 2, no, yeah, in the Part 2 episode, I said that I will actually be trying to balance the videos between just regular commentary, you know, good stuff, like just what's happening, like Go Natsu, Machop used, focus energy, and he's gonna crit us, and that's how we lose, things like that. And no, we better not lose. We can't lose Natsu to a crit. That's stupid. He's gonna leer us, but I'm gonna stay in because I'm feeling kind of cocky right now. So I'm gonna try to balance the talks between just normal commentary and okay, that did 4, and medical talk. So I hope you guys like that balance. You know, I could dedicate just some videos solely to medical stuff or advice, not just medical stuff, also just advice about work ethic and learning and stuff like that. Wait, why did I catch the Machop? I just subconsciously caught the Machop. No, I'm gonna have to release the Machop. I am so sorry about that, guys. I don't know why I did that. Okay, well, don't worry, I'm gonna release him. So, okay, I just got back the Pokeball that I just lost, so you know what, I'll balance out. Full Metal Alchemist, law of equal exchange, equivocal exchange, equal exchange. You know, you can't create something out of nothing. Everything's in balance. You can create something out of something. And so let me first, I have to deposit the Ponyta, and then I have to release the Machop. So let's store him in box 1, and I think in order to release him, you have to move. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna release him. I'm sorry, Machop. I did not mean to catch you. I just wanted to make you faint and collect your EXP or XP for Psyduck over here. But you know, things just happen subconsciously. Like I was saying, still getting used to talking while playing this game, talking to a computer screen. So yeah, not just medical stuff, advice, things in general. If you guys want me to talk about something, leave a comment and just tell me and I'll talk about it. If you guys want me to play some game in particular, just leave a comment and let me know what game you want to play. So things like that would really help me to help you, you know, mutual exchange, equivocal exchange. And yeah, so if you want me to do separate videos for medicine and advice and separate videos for gameplay, you guys let me know. Or if you want it to be mixed, you guys let me know. So right now I'm going to just try out mixed, and I am just running around aimlessly. I want to train up Psyduck to learn a water move so that I can actually do something against this rock type gym move. So yeah, so that's pretty much where I want this channel to be headed. And if you guys might have seen or might not have seen, depending on if you watch those videos or not, but I had a weekly gaming series, weekly gaming news series, where basically I took gaming news from IGN and I basically condensed it into like a short video and tried to make it a little entertaining and just said different headlines, like different headlines of news. And I decided not to do that. It's not like it's a lot of work for me. It is a lot of work, but I don't mind putting in the work for you guys. The only thing is that I don't really know how many people are gonna watch it. You know, like whenever I want video game news, I just want like the headlines, and if I like the headline, I'm gonna go and read it. I'm gonna read it for myself in IGN. And so I think that other people might be doing that too, and some people don't even read the headlines. Some people don't even read the articles. They just want to know the headlines. And so I feel like this video would just be like, even though it's only like 5 minutes long, it'd be too long for some people. They just might not want to sit through the whole thing, and they go like, oh, I only want to know certain news. I only want to know Pokemon Sun and Moon news. I only want to know critical hit news. I only want to know whatever. X news, Y news, Z news. So yeah, so that's why I decided to stop that series. Another thing, well, it's not even a series, I just had one episode, 1 week of weekly news. Another thing was the TV show summaries. So that, once again, I only did one episode, and that I basically did for Suits. Basically what I did was, I had the episode, and I took video from the episode and just put in different parts of the video with my voice over it, basically telling scene by scene what happens in the show. And it ended up being, I wanted it to be short, but it ended up being like 10 minutes long. And so I uploaded it, and it was basically a 10-minute summary of like a 45-minute show. So I mean, I don't know how many people are gonna watch that too. You know, people might, like, if you want to watch the episode, you're going to watch the entire episode. You don't want to watch a condensed version of the episode. And if you want to just know what happens in the episode, you're going to just read a summary of the episode, because reading a summary of the episode will take much less time than watching a 10-minute video about the episode. And that actually took a lot of work to do. It took a lot of time. But like I said, I don't mind taking the time if people are going to watch it. The only thing is I just don't think that people want to watch that. So I decided to not do that series too. The videos are still there, I just removed the playlist because those are just going to be a one-time video thing. And what else? Trailers. So I uploaded trailers in the beginning of this, like when I started my YouTube channel. I mean, my YouTube channel is only like a week or two old, but in the very beginning, I just took a bunch of trailers from Comic-Con and I just uploaded them. And the only reason I did this was that the trailers were a week old by the time I started my YouTube channel. So I was like, do people want my reaction to the trailers? I feel like there are already so many trailer reactions because these trailers are a week old. so people already know, like, they know what's up. So I decided to just upload the videos, and I don't really think that that's great, because there are already so many YouTube channels, especially like the official channels themselves. Like Marvel will upload their own things, and they're like DC will upload theirs, or Warner Brothers or whatever. So there are like so many other channels that will upload those videos, and they'll be the first ones to upload it because like they own those videos. So I feel like people aren't really gonna watch trailers. But what I started to do now is I'm doing trailer reactions. So I'm basically watching the trailer, and I am recording myself missing a tackle, and I'm recording myself just watching the video and my genuine reaction. Like that's my first time watching the trailer. So I mean, I hope you guys like that more than just watching the trailers by themselves. Or if you guys want me to do like a post-trailer analysis or something like that, I can do that too. So I mean, you guys just let me know whatever you guys want. I'm here to serve you guys. I'm here to please you guys. That sounded weird, but seriously, I'm here to entertain you guys. Like that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I have fun doing this myself. But you know, even though I have fun doing this myself, what's the point in doing it if you don't have people to like watch your videos or enjoy the videos, enjoy what you're making? Whether that be 10 subscribers or 10 million subscribers, it doesn't really matter the number. There just has to be people that are actively engaged on your channel or that enjoy your content. I just want people to enjoy my content. And if people don't enjoy it, then like what's the point in making the videos, you know? I'm here to entertain people. If I wanted to just make video, like if my videos people didn't like them, then I would just play video games on my own, you know? Why, like, there's no need to commentate outside, right? Kind of makes sense. Also sounded pretty depressing, but no, I didn't mean it like that at all. I just, yeah, you guys know what I mean. You guys are smart enough. So this is taking a really long time to just grind up this side up. I don't even know what level he learns water gun at, or she. I didn't look at the gender, but I feel like this rock gym, they're definitely gonna know a rock type move. They're gonna know like rock throw or something like that. And so Natsu will get bopped. Wally, these guys are gonna be part ground type, so Wally would get bopped. Bidoof is Bidoof, so Bidoof will get bopped. Onyx is, I mean, he's rock type, so he won't get bopped, but he's not gonna be doing the bopping either. You know what, guys? I think that I'm actually going to make a cut here and train up Psyduck to learn a water type move and maybe gain a little bit of levels, and then we'll go face the gym. Alright guys, we're back. I'm back. You guys didn't go anywhere because it's only been a second for you guys. But let me just show you real quick what we did. What I did. You guys are not me. We are not the same. We are connected, but we are not the same. So I got DuckTales to level 11. She learned, not he's not Scrooge, it's a she, DuckTales. And she learned Water Gun at level 9. But I believe that the trainer's ace, not the trainer, the gym leader's ace is actually level 14. So I didn't want to, you know, get bopped by level 14. I feel like I've been saying bopped a lot in this episode, but it could just be me. By level 14 if I'm only level 9, so I just decided to train up another 2 levels. Hopefully 11 is good enough for this gym, but I'm about to find out. So DuckTales is going to be able to, for lack of a better word, bop this Geodude, because it is 4 times super effective, plus the stab makes it 6 times super effective. Stab being the same type attack bonus, boost bonus, one of those 2 words, they both mean the same thing, and it'll give 1.5 times the amount of damage that it would normally do. So instead of 4 times the amount of damage, it's doing 4 times 1.5 times the amount of damage, which, do the math with me, 4 times 1.5 is 6. That's right, it's 6. For those of you guys who didn't know. So, yeah, we're going to take out both the Geodude and the Onix really easily. Hopefully the next Pokemon will be 6 times super effective. I'm actually not sure who it is. It's a Craniados. Interesting. So we will not be 6 times super effective. We will only be 3 times super effective against this guy. Hopefully 3 times is enough to take it down in 2 hits, but we're about to find out. Just gonna go for a headbutt. Interesting. That did half. Well, just under half. It did 18. I have 19 health left. Please. Oh my god, we survive on 1. We survive on 1. Kill him. Kill him. Oh no. Wait, okay, so she's gonna use a potion. Can we do... No, we won't do enough. We can't. Unless we get a high roll or a crit. Ah. DuckTales cannot go down like this. Who can survive a headbutt? Solid Snake might be able to survive 2 headbutts. Oh my god. This is such a huge risk. The level 8 level difference. Oh my god. Can we take 2? We can take 2. We can take 2. Pursuit. What? We take it. We live in. Wow. Oh my god. I thought that would kill him. Well, Solid Snake is going down here. This is going to be our first Pokemon death. But what is a Nuzlocke without a Pokemon death? It's not even a Nuzlocke. Why even call it a Nuzlocke? It should just be a Nuz. Don't even put the lock. Nothing's ending. No, there's no key to lock. Yeah. yeah, okay, logic. So we are going to beat this Craniados at the cost of our Onix, aka Solid Snake. Which is very unfortunate, but we did beat the gym leader. And I don't even want to talk to this gym leader. But I have to talk, so we get our first badge. You guys are going to see that in the layout, as well as Solid Snake being removed from the layout. And we got a TM76, which is Stealth Rock. Pretty much useless to us, because we're not going to be playing competitively. But, oh well. Alright guys, I'm going to end the episode off here on a sad note. And we're going to have to start off the next episode by releasing... Or, you know what, we're not even going to release. We're going to put him in a death box. We're going to put our Onix in a death box. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe. Leave a comment answering the question of the day about your research. Or, you know what, if you don't do research, it's fine. Just tell me whatever you want, and I'm going to get out of here. Peace.